Now let's bring in our first guest of the day from Valley-Wide Distributors, Nick Amendola. Nick, how's it going, buddy?
Good.
Nice to see you. Now I see you brought your bodyguard with you. Who's this?
This is Steven Ribeiro.
Steve, how are you? Thanks for coming
Steven
by.
Ribeiro works for Crown Imports.
And what's the difference?
So I work with the brewery, so like Corona, Modelo, Pacifico, strictly for the brewery, and I call them Valley-Wide Beverage here locally.
So you do the import stuff?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Now let's talk about Valley-Wide as far as how long have you guys been in business?
Over 30 years. So we are an independent beer distributor, and we import beers such as Corona, Guinness. We have local beers, domestic beers. We have a lot of Mexican beers. We have about 100 beers in our portfolio.
Awesome. Now, what was the very first beer that you guys distributed?
It was Coors.
The banquet beer.
The banquet beer, yeah.
You know that the Coors. I mean, I know a lot of guys out there in the studio audience grew up on it. But that's not yours. That's not your number one seller, is it?
No, well, originally Coors was a light beer. People thought Coors was a light beer, and then they came out with Coors. Well, Miller Lite was actually the original light beer, and then Coors Light came out, and Bud Light came out, and the domestic light beers are now the best sellers, and the Coors and the Budweisers and the Miller GDs have taken backseat to those.
So you're saying that your Coors Light is your number one?
Yeah.
Out of all
Corona.
those beers you carry, Coors Light's your number one.
And number 2 is Corona.
Well, God bless you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about local beers. What kind of local beers you guys carry?
As far as California,
Yeah.
there's actually over 4,000 craft breweries in America right now. And in California alone, there's 900.
Wow.
They're actually opening up a craft brewery, 1.5 craft breweries every day, which is insane.
In California?
No, in America.
In America, 1.5 per day.
1.5 per day.
That's a statistic that I can get behind.
Yeah, that's a lot. But California actually has a lion's share of those craft breweries. California has, I believe, about a quarter of those craft breweries. And like in San Diego alone, there's over 100 craft breweries. In Northern Cal, we have hundreds and hundreds of craft breweries. So as far as Valley-Wide, from Valley-Wide perspective, we carry Sierra Nevada, which is up in Chico. We carry Lagunitas, which is out of Petaluma.
Right.
Bear Republic, which is out of that same area, Northern Cal.
I think it's funny you mentioned those three, and every time I'm going, you know what? They make a really great IPA. All three of those are really good. The IPAs are on the upswing, aren't they?
Yeah, you know your beers. Yeah, that's the fastest growing category in the segment, and we used to hardly ever sell IPAs or carry IPAs, and we probably have 50 IPAs in our portfolio. I mean, we've got double IPAs, Imperial IPAs, Session IPAs. We got any kind of IPA that you would want to try.
Now, who gets to pick the beers that you guys distribute? Who's that lucky guy?
We kind of do a collaboration. It just kind of depends on a variety of things of obviously their history, their story, their capacity, how much they can brew, what the beer tastes like, do they have a rep, what type of resource do they have, and what type of do we get along with them? So
right. I understand. You're dealing with a bunch of different personalities, aren't you?
Yeah.
Now, Valley-Wide, what is your area exactly that you cover?
So we cover. We basically stop north to Turlock, and then we go south to basically Delano, and then so far in east and west. We have the 6 counties in Central California.
Wow. It's a lot of people to
it's
supply right there.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
How many employees Valley-Wide have?
Well over 200.
Wow. And how many trucks are on the road? Because I see them daily.
Just depends on the day. It just depends on the day, but we have over 50 trucks daily usually on the road.
Awesome. Anything new coming up?
Yeah. I mean, speaking of Corona, they're actually, Steven can elaborate on this, they're building the biggest brewery in the world right now in Mexico.
Corona's the biggest brewery in the world?
Yeah, as we speak, it's being built right now, and they're expanding
Where's
the capacity down in Nava, Mexico.
Are you going to go?
We'll see, hopefully.
Are they going to send you down?
Hey, if the boss says
because
it's
if
okay.
you need, I'm great
All right,
in
there we
Mexico.
go.
I'm a really good Mexico traveler.
Fair enough.
I would gladly show you around if you needed some help.
Done deal, yeah.
All right, so Nick, I want to thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
Very nice to have you,
Thank
Steve.
you.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
great to meet
coming
you,
by. And I think you guys do a great job. You have a great lineup of beers.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it, and thank you.